XP in the building. Faith to fire. You know what time it is. Let's get it. We ain't just playing, we praying and slaying. Truth on the mic while the beat keeps swaying. Mission online, yeah, the squad stay ready. Face steady, heavy like a baseline steady. Came from the dark, but the light still glowing. Seeds in the chat, yeah, the gospel's sowing. Ain't no shame in the name that we rep. Romans and 4T, take the step, no regret. Who gon' go if the people don't hear? That's why we stream, bring the word right here. XP gang when the soul gets fed. Faith over fear, we live what he said. Romans and 14. Playing with purpose, living on mission. Playing with purpose, living on mission. Yeah. Romans and 4T, XP in the building. Faith to fire. You know what time it is. Let's get it. We ain't just playing, we praying and slaying. Truth on the mic while the beat keeps swaying. Mission online, yeah, the squad stay ready. Face steady, heavy like a baseline steady. Came from the dark, but the light still glowing. Seeds in the chat, yeah, the gospel's sowing. Ain't no shame in the name that we rep. Romans and 4T, take the step, no regret. Who gon' go if the people don't hear? That's why we stream, bring the word right here. XP gang when the soul gets fed. Faith over fear, we live what he said. Romans and 14. Living on mission. Playing with purpose. Living on mission. Yeah. Romans and 4T, XP in the building. Faith to fire. You know what time it is. Let's get it. We ain't just playing, we praying and slaying. Truth on the mic while the beat keeps swaying. Mission online, yeah, the squad stay ready. Face steady, heavy like a baseline steady. Came from the dark, but the light still glowing. Seeds in the chat, yeah, the gospel's sowing. Ain't no shame in the name that we rep. Romans and 4T, take the step, no regret. Who gon' go if the people don't hear? That's why we stream, bring the word right here. XP gang when the soul gets fed. Faith over fear, we live what he said. Romans and 14. Playing with purpose, living on mission. Playing with purpose, living on mission. Yeah. Romans and 4T, XP in the building. Faith to fire. You know what time it is. Let's get it. We ain't just playing, we praying and slaying. Truth on the mic while the beat keeps swaying. Mission online, yeah, the squad stay ready. Face steady, heavy like a baseline steady. Came from the dark, but the light still glowing. Seeds in the chat, yeah, the gospel's sowing. Ain't no shame in the name that we rep. Romans and 4T, take the step, no regret. Who gon' go if the people don't hear? That's why we stream, bring the word right here. XP gang when the
morning. All right, we got an ad in progress. What's up, guys? I'm just jumping on for about half hour just to test things out before we go live. Blessing Boat at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Got a great lineup today, so I just want to make sure we got everything going on, everything's going well. It's been a minute since I've been on here with y'all. Hope everyone had an awesome holiday season. A beautiful Merry Christmas, and hope everybody was healthy. And hope everyone had a great New Year's. So I pray that everyone has an awesome 2026. I'm not a big resolution guy. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but what I do is I usually pick something in my life that I'd love, that I pray that God helps me out with for the year, that I want to focus on. And I pray that God really fills me with the Spirit and helps me with. And so the theme for this year is relationship. It's the theme for me personally. It's a theme for our ministry, for our church. We really want to work on relationship. Personally, I want to build on my relationship with God, my relationship with the people I love, my relationship with the ministry, just relationship. That's really what I'm focused on this year. So, well, yeah, let me know. Do you guys do New Year's resolutions, or do you have something like a theme for the year that you are praying for or working on? Let me know in the chat. And I'm just gonna be playing some Madden just to make sure everything's working well. So let us see. Five Luces, is always great to see you. It's been a minute. Warrior, I saw you yesterday, so you don't get the same high that she does. But I pray you're doing well, man. Yeah, Lucius, I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I took a large chunk of December off. My wife and I finished our doctorate first week of December, and man, I was just mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I was just spent. So I kind of took those 3-4 weeks, the last 3 to 4 weeks, to kind of recalibrate, recenter, pray, just have some like one-on-one time with the Lord, and just kind of get some direction for the new year. What it is that he wants me to focus on, prioritize with the ministry. I kind of felt towards the end of the year, if I'm being fully honest and transparent with y'all, I think towards like the last quarter of the year, I started turning the ministry into what I wanted to be instead of being obedient as to what he wanted it to be. I kind of taking more control as if I know better. And I think that's probably why I started feeling burnt out, because I was trying to do God's work, and that's his work for a reason, right? Because only he can do it, So yeah, I took a well-needed hiatus, a little siesta, if you will, over a few weeks. But God's kind of rekindled that fire, so I'm excited to get back in, get back connecting with you guys. Like I said earlier, my theme, or my not a New Year's resolution. I don't do resolutions per se, but I do kind of pray for a theme that I want to focus on this year, or a thing in my life I want to work on. And what I've been praying for is for God to guide me and help me with relationships. Like I said, relationship with him, relationship with my family and friends that maybe I've neglected, or, that out of sight, out of mind. You have those relationships where you haven't reached out in a while, and you should. Which kind of includes all you guys, right? I've been went to my cave for about a month, and so I know I feel that I have to, but I feel I need to just reprioritize relationships, including those with you guys. So those of you that play Madden, I'm that boring guy that I literally run everything out of the same play. Every play is out of the same formation, I should say, because I used to play with my brothers a lot, and so they would try to look at your formation and try to guess what play you ran. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some like reverse psychology with them, and I literally just ran every play out of the same formation so they couldn't tell. So I'll just pick one formation, and I have like 4, 5, 6 plays that I run out of that formation over and over and over again.
Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off.
I just downloaded this game not so long ago because it was on sale, like 60% off or something like that on Steam. I wasn't going to buy it because I don't really feel that EA has been doing well with Madden. They've just been kind of repeating the same thing every year. No innovation. It's kind of whack, in my opinion, but I couldn't say no to 60% off, though, be real. So this is the last game of the season before playoffs. Of course, we're going up against Dallas. Seems like they always play like either first thing in the season, or they play like right towards the end.
As he's taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes.
See, same formation, different play.
Throwing is Dart. Second down.
That was on me. That's on me, fellas. My bad. Held on to it.
On his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets
Yeah,
that
hold
ball
on
to
to
his
it.
check down
Let's
a little
go.
bit
Let's
quicker,
play.
not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So
Go
again,
X if you're not
certain
available. I go
quarterbacks
tight
are
end.
better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from
There we go.
experience.
That's what I'm talking
Nothing
about.
real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable
Go
player.
Scatterboo.
I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Thank you, thank you.
And they get this one across midfield.
First
to the
down.
47
I like
yard
it.
line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. They'll go again with Scatterboo.
Pancaked.
And a
You see
good
that?
run there. Gonna get him
Yeah.
5 yards.
That wasn't a good look for you, bro.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
Read that safety in the top left. If he comes in, I'm going.
To
Oh,
throw
but
is
over here.
Dart.
Thank you.
Throw left side. That's
Oh.
Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the and understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
All right. Oh, hold on. Looks like Neighbors might be open. If not, I go to Hodges.
Now Dart to the goal line.
That was luck. I shouldn't have thrown that. It was double coverage.
Neighbors.
But Neighbors got nasty hands. He got that, so he saved me.
Touchdown number 19 on the year. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he's taken down.
Let's
on
go,
what should be
Scatterboo.
the final play
That's
of
good.
this
4
first
yards is
quarter.
good. I'll take it.
So after
Hold up.
one,
How are they up?
14-7
thought I
is
was-
our score. We're back
was
to
mistaken.
Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
All right.
Looking to throw is Dart. Left side to the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Neighbors or the tight end. Oh, Neighbors. Oh, he dropped it. It hit you in a bad spot. The hands.
Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable
Come
to
on,
hold
bro.
on, and it will
Better
be
than that.
2nd down.
All right. I'm not liking this. All right, we'll try it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. Trying to drive his way forward.
What should I do? I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
On the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he's not going to get...
Oh, come on. All right, let's get a little more aggressive. Let's go. You guys gotta make these catches, man.
On first down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On first and 10, here is Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Scatterboo, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Throwing, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork.
All right, we
setting
gotta
up first
pick
and
it up,
goal.
fellas. We're losing. I don't like this.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield.
No bueno.
Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Still Dart. Jackson. Oof, man. Defense, what's
The
going on,
defense comes
man?
up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs.
I get a bounce off the clock. I like it.
Often
I
it's the
like it.
quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Dart on first and 10. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Here's second and 3 to go. Back to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Why don't we call it timeout?
Dart gonna throw it again. A ball deep for the end zone. Back to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Throwing again, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To the air once more is Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
Out of bounds. Thank you.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Right.
Down at the 20. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change
on.
the defense.
Go Neighbors.
This one gets him another first down. To the air again goes Dart. This is caught at 2. And he'll
Nice.
take it on
That's what I'm
in.
talking about.
Malik
All right, we're still in this.
Neighbors.
Still in this. And we get ball. All right.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes.
In case
of
you're
the
wondering,
quarterback.
yes,
I think this is
I
a great
run
example here. Two
every
guys
play out of the same
clearly on the
formation.
same page. Quarterback expected his target to
I
be
run
in a
every play out of the
certain
same
place at a certain
formation. I just got
time.
into the habit of
He's
that
there, ball's delivered
because when I was
accurately.
younger, my brothers and I would
He's
play
able to
this,
pick up the rest with his legs
and they would try to guess my plays. And so I started running every play out of single back ace formation,
First down.
which frustrated them because they don't know if I'm running it, passing it, play action.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite
smart.
target.
Like, I'll change the routes depending on what I see.
First down
With the
completion
safeties.
of 7 yards.
They get frustrated. They really do.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, you dropped it.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second.
Yeah.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean,
This
he
is
puts
one of
the
those
ball in
games that I
place,
usually play
but only
offline
his guy
because
can catch it.
it's not always the most fun for viewers to watch.
From that nearest defender, and
But
he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I just want to make sure everything's working well for our shindig later today at 1 o'clock, or 1 o'clock my time. So I think I just jump on, do like an hour, do all the things, press all the buttons, make sure my sound and stuff, microphone, everything's working. Sounds like so far everything's going well, so we should be good.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
All right, see which tight end is going to be open.
He'll look to throw.
He will. Thank you.
And he's in. Alan Lazard. Touchdown.
As soon as I saw the blitz, I knew
What a big call
one of
there.
the tight ends
It's
will be
4th down.
free.
A field goal
Question is,
gives
would I
you
have
the
enough
lead,
time
but
to
they
throw?
clearly want more.
And I did.
Like we see
And
so
here
many
we're going to
teams
go
going more towards the
post
4th
pattern
down,
because they're
keep
playing the
offense
single
on
high
the field.
safety.
3 points
And they're
don't
playing
get you the win.
man coverage, it looks
This
like.
shows so much
So
confidence
that means
in
neighbors
this
should be
offense
good. Let's go.
by this coaching staff.
Oh, they got in real quick.
He throws
Good
there.
D.
It's gonna
Good
wind up
defense.
incomplete. The pressure
All right, let's see.
to him that
Doing it
time.
again.
And
Nope.
it'll set up 2nd down.
Looks like they're playing a cover 2 up tight on the corners. So I'm going to go tight end drag. Send you on a fly pattern in case that safety comes up, and then you're one-on-one. You're not? Okay.
Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
We're up now, so I'll utilize the one more. Control the clock. I've been throwing it so much. Maybe they're susceptible to the run. All right, maybe not so much.
How he got away from that first defender, I have no
I'll take the 3
idea.
yards, though.
This will wind up with positive yards
All right.
on the play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's
Either
2nd
neighbors or the
down
tight
and
end.
7.
Depends on that top left safety. Second him, so tight end it is. Thank you.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for
Single high
first
safety.
down and 10.
Now, because they have the nickel over here, neighbors may not be open, so it might be tight end again. Let's see.
To throw
Yeah,
is Dart.
let's do it.
They look middle
All
here
right.
and get it to neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Okay.
On the ground,
Get
it's
off me.
Scatterboo.
Thank you.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard
Scatterboo.
line.
That's such a cool name.
On the move at the 14-yard
I would name my
line.
kid Scatterboo.
It's 1st and 10.
Scatterboo's a cool name, though.
Once again, it's
Get off
Scatterboo.
me.
And
I'll take it, though.
tough to
7.
bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Once again, we're going with the tight ends. Now let's see what the linebackers do. If they blitz, they'll both be open. If not, I gotta have patience. Oh,
Dart.
thank you.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having. throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Slayton should be open.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's going to be
Cornerback was playing like 5 yards behind the other corner, so it looked like he was going to go back. The other corner was probably going to either play the flat or he's going to blitz.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through.
Like
but when
potentially
guys
a
are
cover
open
4,
in this level, Mike, they don't stay open
run.
very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're
Okay.
not open,
My O-line does suck.
because that ball is coming down.
They do not play too well.
So no
That's
short
been
of
the
offense in this one
Achilles
as
heel
we
to the
end
Giants
the third.
for many, many
With
years.
more
Their
after the
offensive
break,
line.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
See what happened to Saquon when he went to Philly and had a real offensive line there. He went crazy. Happy for him, too.
Ball on
Wish
the
we would have kept him, but that was the
47-yard
best
line.
thing for
Here's
him.
2nd down
Get out of
and
Dodge.
7.
Go to a city that actually
4th quarter begins
played to his strengths and had
to
other
get them 5
weapons that
yards
could
closer, but now 3rd down
help
coming up.
relieve some of his stress, you know? All right. I'm going to go. You know what? Why not? Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Okay, maybe
Looking
not.
to throw. It's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And the defense can't come up
Somebody
with a
got
stop
some hurt
there.
ribs.
Gain of 7. And
Just
a
your pride,
first
bro.
down.
Go back in there. All right. Let's go.
There's a
Ooh.
handoff to Scattergood.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be
Not
talking
much there.
smack.
Maybe a yard. Here now,
I'm
2nd
gonna
and
try
9 from the 39-yard
Tight
line.
end drag. I'm going to send neighbors out on the fly in case that safety creeps up. If not, we're going to go back to the tight end.
Here's Dart.
And there we go.
That one complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Yes, my gameplay is boring.
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it.
But
over
if you saw the movie, remember the
300
Titans, like
yards
Denzel
passing in
said,
this one.
run like 4 plays. It's like Novocaine. Give it some time. It always works. All right.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Scattergood. The elusive
Noise.
on display there. Nifty footwork setting
Let's go,
up.
Scats.
1st and goal.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the ball.
Some
2
room
yards.
to run
All
as
right.
he takes it down to the
I'm
2-yard
confused. I
line.
remember you said Blessing Boat Ray was today, and it's not on. But the About section of the Blessing Boat channel said it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. That was we missed that, Luces. We're starting, we've shifted the Blessing Boat to the right by a few hours. We're going to start doing it 12 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central because a lot of folks weren't up early enough to really like jump on the boat. And then sometimes it was hard to get even participants that wanted to get up there early to do it. So we moved everything to the right. So the the About section has to get updated. We'll do that today. But the flyers that we sent out or the announcements that we sent out did include 12 p.m. Central, but I guess we forgot the About section. So thanks for the heads up. Gracias for looking out. We'll definitely change that.
Contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to
We want no
enforce
false
our
advertising.
will on the defense.
But
and
yeah,
that's
it'll
exactly
be on
what they've been able to do.
in about an hour.
One more time, it's Scattergood. And he's into the end zone. That might mean
Yeah, I'm gonna log on about maybe 20 to 30 minutes early, just to play the trailer and do a couple of those things and talk about the boat, blah blah blah. It's hard to do that when we start right at start time and you gotta go right into the raid. So
from 37, here's 2nd and 3. throwing. Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding.
Up by 2 scores, and start chewing that clock.
On the give, Scatterboo. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Then I'm off to do errands. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. God bless, Lucius. Thank you for coming on and hanging out for a little bit.
Taken down after a
Again, Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you soon.
That is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a...
What's that? What's that?
What is that? I gotta raise the volume on that, but let me see. Is that system?
What's that? What's
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
All right.
He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't
What's going on, sir?
And it brings...
Playing GA franchise with your 22-year-old. It's fun to see some Christian gamers playing Madden. Absolutely, man. I don't play this one online as often. First of all, Happy New Year, bro. It's good to see you. I hope you and the family had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a wonderful and safe New Year's. Pray you guys have a very blessed 2026. Yeah, I don't usually play Madden online because it tends to not be, at least maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes I feel it's not a great game for like viewers, you know, because it's very, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't even play this online, but I do play Madden offline quite a bit. I didn't realize it was 4th down, bro. 50 yards. Coach thinks we can do it, then we're going to do it. Let's go.
They'll try the field goal here. This from an even
Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, wait.
Sly's kick is good.
Let's go.
And the Giants will extend their lead.
And this is what you want.
50 yards with like 10, 15 yards to spare. You saw that? That could have been good at 60. All right. Ooh. 1-score game, a minute left. This will be intense. They got all 3 timeouts. They're really going to call it right away. Oh, first down.
And they bring him down.
Thank you.
Not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
17 yards. First down.
Right back to Scatterboo on first down. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers.
I love Scatterboo. He's not the fleetest of feet.
2nd and a yard.
Not the fastest, dude.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the
All right,
ground.
you get the first. Ooh, no.
I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line.
All right, it's 3rd down, though.
Now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down.
Game's
Does
over.
he try to change it up, or does he just turn around?
Sorry,
and hand it
Dallas.
off again?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
And I'll call a timeout with like 2 seconds on my play clock.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
If you are variety, I
They'll
think people
discuss
will
what's
like
to
it
come.
there.
Fourth down is looming.
No, you changed. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Warrior says, no, I changed it last night. You changed what, Warrior? The about? Is that what Lucius is talking about? Opacoli says, if you are variety, I think people will like it there. A lot of football. Well, almost got to delay a game. If you are variety, I think people will like it. If there are a lot of football fans, I know in Christian streams, I'm in no one playing Madden. I would and should sometimes. I don't play Madden on this PC, but maybe on new. That's something in Garrett build. They are designing for me. I don't really stream right now. Man, that's a good point. That is true. I don't really see a lot of Christian streamers playing Madden, so maybe that's a good opportunity to play something different, right? And it is one of my, I just love playing sports games. I just lock in and it's just fun. It's almost zen for me, even though some people find it stressful playing sports games. But, you know.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to
Oh.
make it a two-possession lead.
Woo, I got nervous there. It looked like it was going to be a block. Oh, man.
Good. And
That was
be
close.
big. They now
Why are you taking so long, bro? Kick. All right.
So a road win here for the Giants. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I know you play Madden Warrior. I've never seen you play Madden online anyway. I mean on stream. We got to say, I don't remember what the goal was for this game. I just played it to play it. Great win. Seemed like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference? We scored more points than the other team. That's right. We have some of the best staff breaking down film. When they claim to have found a weakness, we attack it. But the real difference, that ended up being Theo. He took it as a challenge and dominated. Yes, he did. I simply felt I was in the best position to capitalize on the game plan. Tight ends don't always get the opportunities to show. Oh, so I had to show out. And you did, good sir. It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what this meant for the team? It's always about the fans. Always about the fans. It was a big win for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. Yeah, we did. All right. Advance. We got the first round bye, so I'm just gonna do the training. All right, what we unlock? Dime play sheet. That's good for the defense. I don't usually play the defense. I know. Or you Madden purists out there like clutching your pearls. I like playing offense. So probably another reason I don't stream Madden often is because I have a very particular way I like to play Madden. I play offense only. I also, when I play franchise mode, I only play division games. Helps the season go by faster, and I think it's a good indication of whether or not my GM acquisitions are actually up to par, because if my team can't win games I don't control, then am I really building a good team? You know? So I only play, I guess that's technically 6 games, right? There's 4 teams in a division. I play the division games, so that's 6 games. That means the other 11 games, it's up to my team. right? Put them in a position to succeed, recruit, draft, get free agents and stuff, set the lineups. Do I do the playoffs? Yeah, I play the playoffs. If I get to the playoffs, I play every game. But when I play the regular season, I don't play non-division games because it just puts a little more, I don't know if stress the right word, but it puts more emphasis on being able to build a good team because I'm not the one controlling the sticks all the time. Because if you know what you're doing, like when I play, I could probably play with a crappy team and beat the computer. That's not really building a team. That's just know how to play. So I like to let the computer kind of do its thing the other weeks. And there have been times, man, I win my 6 games and the computer only wins like 1 or 2 and we don't make the playoffs. But I think that's fair. You know, that means the team didn't deserve to make the playoffs. So it means I got to build a better team. So that's the way I typically do it. I'm not good enough to beat the CPU unless I have a good team. So it's fun to do both. Yeah. Yeah, Madden is one of those games, man. It's been out. I'm aging myself here, but I remember when Madden first came out and it was competing with games like Joe Montana Sports Talk. That was a good one. It was the first time it had like we're used to it now, like an announcer kind of announcing the game, but it had a very computerized like voice saying to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Like Joe Montana Sports Talk was pretty cool. And then there was NFL Game Day. That was actually, I think, more popular than Madden at the beginning. That's the one that I preferred to play, was NFL Game Day. Then all of a sudden, EA got the exclusive license to use the NFL names and likeness and stuff, and then Madden's just been controlling it ever since, which I think is kind of the problem. I do like Madden, but they don't really innovate because they don't have reason to, right? They don't have any competition. They have an exclusive license. So why do they have to work that hard to make each game better than the last? So they might tweak something here and there, and basically you're paying $60 for a roster update, which is, crazy, but people still pay for it, right? So the demand is there. Oh, thanks, man. That's adding me to recommended channels. That's really awesome, man. I really do appreciate that so much. Everyone around the league is saying you've taken a huge step forward in your development. Yes, you have, Jackson. You've done great. You should be winning the MVP this year. Nobody got hurt? Let's see. Ooh. You know what? He's out this week, though. It doesn't say he's out for the game, and we have a bye. So let's see. We advance. All right. What do we unlock? Scout's Honor. Okay. Nobody gets hurt before the playoffs start. Come on. All right, good. No one's out. I like it. Now let's upgrade some folks. Dexter Lawrence, you're a beast. And your contract's up in like 1 year, though. And I ain't paying you the kind of money you're gonna ask for. That's for sure. All right. Let's see, what's the playoff bracket look like? The last 2 years have been better for sure in placement and franchise control, making you have to have key positions like dude, I didn't even realize the long snapper thing. I'll tell you in a second. Like long snapper and the wear and tear, and you can set it more realistic with wear and tear. So you have to use your bench during the game, which is smart. Absolutely. First of all, on the wear and tear stuff, I do like that. And so like I usually go in and the auto subs, I usually will have, especially with running back. I noticed that's where I have the most issues with is running back. So I usually have my running back come out sooner. So I think the default is like go out at 60 and go back in at 80. And so what I do is I'll have my running back come out when his energy or whatever, his health is at 65 instead of 60. So he comes out a little sooner. And then I'll allow him back in until he's at 85 again. So he's more fresh. And then it gives your backup running back some more burn. And so I usually will put, if I have a rookie or whatever, I'll put them in at the 2 spot. That way they can get some burn, especially if I know I'm not going to pay this running back. Because the running back, you don't really got to, it's just like real life, right? Unfortunately, the running backs, you don't necessarily have to have a stud. You can have a good running back and be successful. So I don't usually pay my running backs. But yeah, dude, the long snapper thing, I played like 2 or 3 seasons into this, and I didn't even realize the long snapper was a thing until I guess my long snapper's contract was up and I didn't re-sign him. And I'm trying to start the new season and it's saying, oh, you can't start because your roster's invalid. I'm like, what the heck you mean is invalid? And it says you got to have a long snapper. So I look at the depth chart and I have someone in there to long snap, and they wouldn't let me. Dude, I went like 15, 20 minutes not knowing what the heck was going on. I had to Google it and find out that, oh, you got to actually have someone whose position is long snapper. Not just that they fill in a long snapper role in the depth chart. They had to actually have, like that's what their role is, right? Is long snapper. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That is cool, but I was like, man, that's taking up a spot. As hard as it is sometimes to like get your roster down to 53 people. Now I gotta have someone that's just a long snapper. Come on, man. But I get it. It's a little more realistic. That is a specialist position in football, so I get it, and I can appreciate that. Opus says, running back and wide receiver, if they are good, but have low stamina from you using deep shots all the time. And look at the setting. My son made it so you can't use the same plays over. Yeah, they have a setting where, like a cooldown period, right? You can set a cooldown period for plays. I think that's really good, in particular for like online play, competitive play. You don't want someone like just cheesing the same play over and over again. It gets boring. And I mean, like, the one argument is if you can't, try to stop it. If you can't stop it, that's on you. However, I do get that makes for boring gameplay. Doesn't feel as fun competitively, and it forces you to like learn the rest of the playbook. Definitely, and the AI defense is way better. It is. I like the AI defense, and I do like the animation for the running backs in particular. Like, if they're an elusive back, then I love how their footwork is way better than like when I try to like cut with like Scatterbull in the Giants, for example. That's not he's just I'm just gonna run straight and run you over kind of guy. So when you try to juke and do all these moves with him, it looks laborsome, and it should, right? Because he's not that kind of back. But you put like Singletary back there, and he's more of an elusive back like that, then it looks awesome. Like the way he makes the cuts, you see them plant the foot, change direction. Like that stuff looks smooth, and that I do really like. So I mean, I don't know, maybe with Madden, it's more about appreciating those little nuances, and maybe we're at a point with the game where, like, how much better can you make it from a realism standpoint? I think at this point, maybe, and this is just like wish list stuff, it's not even that important, but there was a game, I don't know if it was Madden, but there was one game where when you upgraded your stadium, you could get really nuanced with how things looked, how many suites you had, what kind of end zone, like all these different things. You could get really nuanced with kind of like you build a stadium, but you don't really have that here. You pick, if you try to relocate, you kind of pick from your 8 standard stadiums, your basic, deluxe, and whatever, and dome or not dome, but you don't really have a lot of customization. I mean, that'd be a cool place to have customization. The superstar mode, I haven't played that this year, so I don't know if the superstar mode is better, but I always felt that the superstar mode can kind of take a page out of like 2K. They do a really good superstar mode for basketball, And it'd be cool if you can do something like that in Madden where there's more things to do like outside, like off the field. They did that too. They should have better for upgrade stadiums and making your franchise more successful. Yeah. And like the finances, you should be able to get into the nitty gritty in the franchise mode of what to charge and blah, blah, blah. And you would get feedback, like reports. You get reports saying like, oh, the fans didn't like the fact that these tickets went up, or our attendance went down 6%, and you had to like really get into those things, which I find fun. Not everybody does, which is probably why they don't really do that as much. But Ring of Honor Day, oh, that would be cool. Update training facilities and update, yeah. Kind of like I think NBA 2K does a really good job with like superstar mode, and where they have all those ancillary things that you're talking about. Like you go to the Gatorade facility and you could work on your coordination and stuff like that. Like different aspects, your strength and whatever. Like there's different aspects of your game and your athleticism that you can work on. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because Madden is really awesome as an on the field game, but when it comes to like the other modes, superstar mode has usually been lacking. Make it like a franchise simulator, the whole 9 yards. Oh, like out of the park baseball kind of a thing. That'd be sick. That would be sick. And you can combine like the depth of like out of the park baseball, which obviously that game doesn't have a good on-field kind of mode. Like you just watch it play. But all the stuff behind the scenes, like playing manager, GM, trainer, like all the minor league system, the international scouting. Out of the park baseball is kind of crazy for that. I play out of the park baseball offline again because I think that's like too much of a franchise nerd. It's awesome for like us franchise nerds would love to kind of play like out of the park baseball and stuff. But you and your son make your own coaches and we, what is that, Seist? I don't know if I'm misreading that. Our current head coaches and our OCs. Okay. Yeah, I just started playing this Madden game a couple of weeks ago when the price dropped, because I just couldn't justify paying full price for a game that I felt wasn't much different than last year. But they dropped it like 40 or 60% on Steam, and I was like, you know what? I'll pay $30 for it. And yeah, I've been having fun. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm being honest, I think I probably put like 30, 40 hours into this game already in like 2 weeks. What up, Matthew? It's awesome to see you, bro. Hold up.
What's up?
Thank you for coming on in, my friend. I just jumped on today to test a few things for a little bit. Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. Thank you for reaching out the last few weeks. I really do appreciate that. Things are feeling a lot better. Hydrate? Yes, definitely. Should be hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate, Opa. But yeah, I'm actually just testing a few things, making sure the stream, OBS, and all that stuff is working, because I have to actually, we have Blessing Boat.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, dude, thank you so much for the bits, man. I really appreciate it. That helps out the channel a lot. Very much appreciated, bro. So yeah, I just testing. We have Blessing Boat at 1 o'clock. So we're going to be, we got a pretty cool lineup. I know the first couple of hours, the captain, Warrior's going to be on there playing, I think it's like a racing game for a couple of hours with one of our attendees. But Blessing Boat's going to be cool. We're going to do some different things this year. Like we're moving Blessing Boat to the right a little bit time-wise, because people weren't getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday to watch stream. At least not a lot of folks. You know, some of us are just weird like that and we'll do that, but not everybody would. But we moved it to start at 12 p.m. Central to like 8 p.m. Central. And then we're going to start a collab like once a month on a Friday night. Instead of having like a streamathon, we're gonna get several streamers to play, like just to play a game. We'll figure out what that is for like 3 or 4 hours, just a stream, just to hang out, be on camera together, play a game, and just build a community that way. Just do some different things with Blessing Boat instead of just be a streamathon 1 day a month. We're gonna try to diversify what it is. Oba says, I love developing players and finding hidden superstars. Absolutely, that's like half the fun. That's kind of why I usually like college sports better, because with college sports, I feel like you have a lot more turnover because, you know, kids are graduating or they're in the transfer portal. So I feel like it's, from a team and player development standpoint, college sports gives you more of that. So I do enjoy playing college sports more, but unfortunately, they haven't made their way over to Steam or PC. So it's only on console. So I got my PS5. I rarely play it, but when I do have that itch to play like college football, then I'll jump on the PS5. I'll dust it off and jump on there and play some college football. But I'm praying that at some point EA brings it to Steam, because that would just be sick. That would definitely be a game. Opa says, yeah, they've definitely made Madden better with the biggest and still do it. But with the training camp and other things like that and risk of injuries, so that you have to pick who's going to practice full pads. Yeah, that is cool. I like how you can customize that. Half pads and who you can rest. Yeah, all that stuff. You can get that. I don't know if you noticed, but if you can get the after school trait on your weekly development, then you can do upgrade training on 6 players. So just that makes sense, because they have 3 boxes underneath those 3. So that makes sense that you can unlock those as well, and have 6 focus players. That'd be good. That'd be cool. Yeah, and I usually, since I don't play defense when I play, I usually play offense only. So I usually I put all my points and development into defense, because they're playing on their own, you know, which sometimes makes it stressful, because I'll go and score a touchdown, defense gives up a touchdown. I'll score a touchdown, defense gives up a touchdown. So it's like, man, come on, bro. Like, hold them, making this game more stressful than it has to be. But that's part of the fun, though. It really is. All right, fellas, I'm going to log off here. I'm going to end my stream, and I'm going to be back on in about 10-15 minutes. I'll be back on over at Blessing Boat. Let me actually, I don't know if it'll let me shout out someone that's not in here, but I'm already. There we go. So I'm going to be over at Blessing Boat at 1 o'clock. We got an awesome lineup. Anyone that's on here doesn't know what Blessing Boat is. It's basically, Blessing Boat is a ministry at its core. Or what it is different Christian streamers that are just getting into the game, starting out, and they want an opportunity to speed up their way towards affiliate. Then Blessing Boat gives them a platform that they can come on, and we can all as a community support them with our viewership, so they can get their 3 or more views per stream, help them build a community, and just encourage them, support them towards affiliate status, because the more Christian content creators and Christian streamers we have out there, the more opportunity we have to increase the kingdom, right? To impact the kingdom, spread God's word to those that need to hear it. So Blessing Boat is awesome for that, and that's really what it is. It's really kind of like, if you looked at streams, different Twitch channels as a church planting, that's what Blessing Boat does. It's almost like church planting. We help streamers get up and going and help them plant their little church, their little channel, so that they can go and do whatever it is that God's called them to do through their platform. So if you guys are on today, want to come by and check us out, support, I'll be hosting all day on the Blessing Boat. All right, guys? So I love you guys. Thank you so much. End stream, and those of you that come over to Blessing Boat, I'll see y'all then. All right, man?
Yo, that's a wrap, but the mission don't stop. We just taking this fate from the screen to the block. Another stream, another seed in the ground. XP game when the truth goes round. Love love in the chat, yeah, that's how we build. Word on display, faith stay real. Mic off soon, but the light still beam. Kingdom in motion, living a dream. We ain't done, this is just a sin. Romans and 14 XP, we out to the end. Spread love, stay real, keep playing with purpose. Every rep